Hi, I'm Marianne, Wright with Triangle Area Real Estate. The other day when I was driving some clients through Briar Chapel, I realized it's time for an update. Just a year ago, the new phase was going in, and when I looked around the other day, I realized there are houses everywhere in an area that was nothing but mud and dirt last year. So let's take a drive through Briar Chapel again, and you can see how it's changed in the past year or so.
Seems there's always someone working on the landscaping, the entry features, and the parkway that is almost 2 miles long. There'll never be any houses along the parkway going into Briar Chapel. There are also some power lines that sort of go by the neighborhood and through the back of it. They've done a pretty good job of hiding them. So the parkway's kind of long. There's the information center that we're passing. You'll probably remember this traffic circle. That is the Morningstar Homes model right there on the right. And we're coming around by the clubhouse. And I'm going to turn down the street to the newer phase that's just gone in the past year. Many of the houses are craftsman style. Seems to be very popular right now. As we go around the corner, we're going to see some houses built by Saucy Burbank, and they're really good prices, but they're almost detached townhomes because they're very close together. But they've been popular. You can see the alleys going to the back of the houses. That is the Saucy Burbank model, and the gray house behind it is the David Weekley Homes model. We're going to be pulling in to visit with Peter Winkler, the sales manager of Homes by Dickerson. I'm meeting with a client who's designing a new home. Well, I'm here in the sales model of the Homes by Dickerson with Peter Winkler, the sales manager, and my client Billy, who's working on her new home. Peter, what have you noticed going on in the neighborhood in the past year or so?
When I moved in December, actually, it was this model and the Saucy Burbank model. Homes by Dickerson is doing tremendously well.
How many do you think you have going on right now?
Oh, gosh, maybe 25 or 30 homes under construction.
Wow.
Well, I'm going to drive you down another street in a newer phase. This street has a little bit larger houses, and they're a little farther apart. These are all Homes by Dickerson. There is a new amphitheater park this year with an adventure park behind it. Community gardens are new this year, and there's also a dog park. Construction has started in the new phase, and I'll keep you posted on that as time goes on. Here are a few pros and cons that I've heard from my clients. All of the amenities, activities are just great, and also to get a new home with all the great features, not have to do any updating, is pretty wonderful. Well, there's some cons in the neighborhood too, and what I've heard is that there'll be construction going on for years. There's a pretty long drive into the neighborhood and back into town. The houses are really close together and the lots are small. It's all a trade-off and can be a tough decision. So come for a visit and we'll find the right neighborhood for you.
This is Marianne, Wright with Triangle Area Real Estate.